Good morning, everybody. You need to be me. Oh, sorry. Now you're me. Hello. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Hello, everybody. Good morning. We are just getting ourselves situated here. Cup of coffee, volumes, all that good stuff.
How are you? How are you doing?
Hey, Susie Z, good morning. Apparently there's a new, announce feature on Twitch, which I was playing with earlier, which I didn't know about, which is kind of cool. I'm going to turn this down just a touch. Go. Alrighty. And now I'm going to actually drink some of my coffee that I've made. The sausage rolls are done. They're in the oven. They're just cooling. They are coasting to an edible temperature.
The sausage rolls are done is right up there with cellar door as one of those pieces
perfect
of perfect English.
Sentences. I still don't understand the whole cellar door thing. It's very strange.
I watched Donnie Darko 15 times, so, I feel...
I know where it comes from, and I know the context of the line, but cellar door is not the most beautiful word in the English language. It's a conceit of that bizarre movie.
But the rabbit, though.
Yes, and more importantly, the soundtrack. True facts. That version of Mad World was the only piece of music my kittens would listen to when I would go to the vet. It would keep them calm. So I would play it on repeat constantly, and that's the one thing that would keep them calm in the car when they went to the vet.
Right up there with John Oliver's 3-year-old being obsessed with the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, it is kind of a completely strange, bizarre thing. Oh, I haven't had cats in...
over a decade?
Oh, yes, quite a long time, unfortunately. Someday.
It's on the list.
It is on the list. Not this year's list anymore, thanks very much, DVSA. But, maybe next year's list. But first...
Call the cat Hardison.
Okay, we've been through this many times. Car. House.
Doggo.
Doggo is more important. I mean, I grew up in the country, okay? Cats kind of came with the house, and you just waited until they had kittens, and then you could have indoor cats.
Cat shows up one morning and goes, sup?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to pee on this.
Kittens I used to have sisters. One was black and one was gray. And the gray ones... Okay, this is very, very nerdy. If you are familiar with the role-playing game Earth Dawn, there are these powers in that game they're called horrors. They're basically deities of the world that have or have not been corrupted by the evil forces at work in the game. It's a very old game. And one of the powers, which my gray kitten was named after, was Discordia. So her nickname was Dis. And then the black kitty was named over the boss of all the evil monsters. And that monster's name was Vergigorm. And so the kitten's her nickname was Verge. And every time we took her to the vet would be, Verjagen? What? I'm like, just call her Verge. It's okay. Just call her Verge. Vergigorm.
There was a tweet last week from someone which was, there is almost nothing I love more than when we have to make one of our regular checkups for the cat and my husband calls, because the conversation is always this. Yeah, I need to make a checkup for the cat. Yeah, it's Jeff. Yeah, he's called Baby Jeff.
Baby Jeff.
Baby Jeff the cat.
Baby Jeff the cat. Okay, fine. That works. Corvid, good morning. Hello.
Hey, Corvid.
We have not yet started because I need to muster
because
my forces
needs
here.
To happen.
I need to have to actually consume some of the coffee. And let's be honest, it's one of our streams. What would it be if we just started with the content? I mean, right?
What's up with that? What up with that?
What's up with that? Sorry. Singing some MIA this morning. Oh, fascinating. There's a tweet about an iguana eating a tourist's guac in Cabo, and the iguana looks very happy.
I mean, I would be in that instance. Yeah. I'm in Cabo. I've had guac. It's all good.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, good morning. We're chilling. I think our goal for today is going to be to run for the entrance to the cave on, I'm just calling it the Hourglass Planet now, and see if we can get in there before we get squished. That would be good.
Yeah, basically, absolutely full-on 100% Space Indiana Jones today.
Yeah, I think that's my goal. I mean, we've found the, hurl an escape pod at something cannon thing, but I haven't activated that yet. Well, let's just get started. Let's just go take a look.
Let's just jump on it.
Let's just jump on it, shall we? I mean, I've had a sip of coffee. Oh, I'm sorry you've been ill, Corvid.
He doesn't sleep.
Who doesn't sleep?
The asshole with the car doesn't sleep.
I know. Whoever that was fucking running donuts at 1 o'clock in the morning.
For context, there is someone who lives in town, and he has a very high-performance car, and he's incredibly...
With a muffler with a giant hole in it that he's very proud of. And I'm saying he intentionally. Yeah, it can only be a guy.
Dude. And he just does 6 block wide donuts, constantly popping the muffler.
Yeah, see, it depends on which angle it goes off at. Alrighty. I haven't talked to this guy since I've discovered a lot more things.
You're lucky I'm in a time loop, otherwise I'd be super dead. You're lucky I don't have you granted for medical reasons, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, excellent. Good to hear. Alrighty. And I still haven't gotten to the Hanging Garden on Bitter Hollow either. Da-da-da-da. Space suit. All my gear. Now, let's check my notes. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Church Camp? And Know My Shipwreck. Ooh, that's new. Sure, so I Know My Shipwreck, shooting a beam of light into the sky somewhere on Ember Twin's southern hemisphere. Oh, remember we found it? We found the beam of light, but we got there too late because it had been buried. Can we say this is our destination? That would be great.
Can you work the autopilot through the map, is what you're saying?
I thought you could. Map mode. Oh, yeah, see? View entries. Negative time interval measured at the White Hole Station was further investigated at the High Energy Lab in the canyon at Ember Twin's equator. We haven't made it to the High Energy Lab yet. The High Energy Lab can only be accessed by a path from the Sunless City. That's right, we found the path, but it's covered in sticky things that poke holes in my spacesuit. It's not good. So we have to find a way from the Sunless City. Quantum signal. A quantum signal coming from somewhere on the Hourglass Twins. Haven't found it yet. Quantum moon locator. Yes, but it didn't work! Travels to a total of 5 locations, and there seemed to be an indicator of it, but I couldn't scan it like some other piece of reading told me to do. There's much to do here.
Travels to a total of 5 locations.
I think it's 6. The Nomai discovered a promising long-term shelter site at the end of one of the passages beneath the escape pod. Sure thinks that the lack of surface ruins means the Nomai must have lived underground. There's a path leading to the High Energy Lab from the Sunless City. I found a trail marker for the Sunless City, but the path is blocked. Yeah, that I remember. I found a gravity cannon. I found Church Camp. Astronomy gear on the North Pole of the Ember Twin, where they never get buried by the sand. And usually high number of supernovae recently. Okay. Shooting a beam of light in the sky. This is where I want to go, but apparently I can't go there yet. Beam of light into the sky somewhere on Ember Twin's southern hemisphere. So that's what I think our next goal should be. Let's go find the Nomai wreck.
Did I tell you about the cargo gun?
Southern hemisphere on Ember Twin. Okay.
Did I tell you about the cargo gun I get in Death Stranding?
No.
Quite soon. You can build a cargo catapult, which is literally a gun
that fires cargo at a destination.
You fire the cargo, then this game shifts to the POV of the cargo, and you have to trigger the parachute at the right time.
Oh my god, that's adorable. You're never going to leave this level, are you?
No, I live there now.
You having fun?
I'm having a huge fun. I upgraded my iPad for the first time in several years yesterday, and now it feels a little bit like I've upgraded from a bicycle.
I am not talking about Church Camp COVID.
To a sports car.
Yes. So it's all faster and bigger and shiny and
yes.
stuff. Let's see. So, Quantum Moon Locator, I can mark that on my HUD. I can't mark the Nomai Shipwreck. It's shooting a beam of light on the Ember Twin Southern Hemisphere. Okay, we can do that.
How hard can it be?
You had to say it that way, didn't you?
Break atmosphere, then
Hourglass
autopilot.
Twins. Ash Twin. No, I want to go to Ember Twin. Okay, destination locked. Excellent. So, theoretically, I should just have to get into orbit and hit the autopilot. That's the theory. Okay. Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this. Woohoo!
Going well so far. This is good. That's the Quantum Moon, isn't it?
No.
Oh, that's the Moon.
No, I don't want to target the sun. I want to target the Ember.
God damn it, Moon.
No, goddamn Moon is correct. No, wrong button. Ember Twin, please. Ember Twin, autopilot engaged. Oh, Al's just coughing. It's all good.
Yeah, it's just me. It's just, lungs.
Okay, please. Please don't land on Ash Twin. That would piss me off.
Brakes.
Nope, it's done fine. Look, it did fine. Look, there it is. I see it. See it? There it is. There's the wreck. Right there. Okay. It's right there. Now I need to go into which landing mode? Square? There we go. Alright. Come on down. Wrong way! I'm gonna land hard. Ugh. There we go. There. That's good. That works.
Go.
That works. Oh.
You're not
I haven't landed.
Quite down yet, I think, because you're on the edge of a abutment.
No, I think I'm good. Alright. I mean, and the ship, if it falls over, I'll be okay. Right.
That's a solid landing, dude.
Yeah,
Well done.
I'm happy. There. That's what I'm headed to.
There you go.
Quick before it gets buried in sand. I need to go around this way, though. Bit of a canyon there. Okay.
Oh, the spooky... I forgot the spooky distress signal sound.
Where's my scanner thingy? Yep. I found it, right? It says 5 meters. Well, I'll put it away. Ooh, what's over there? Let's start over there. That just seems to be a crack. Okay. I think I need to go in this way. Yes. Here we go. Ooh, what are you? We need status reports for all systems, but initial findings first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod passengers are afraid, but physically well. Anona. Everyone survived the crash. This is a relief at least. You have my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in this star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the planet with us. Oh, that's 4-4. Okay.
Is this an accidental colonization situation? Where they crashed on 3 planets?
I'm starting to get the sensation, the feeling that they were here exploring this system, but then...
Well, guess we live here now, you know.
Ooh, more translations. Yay. Oh, okay, I went down. That's alright. Ooh, look, it's a way into the cave system, I think. Oh.
Is that as safe?
Well, hold on, let's read this. No, that's the wrong button, Marguerite. I can't remember how to do this. The heat from the star system sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually.
I would not classify that as gradual in the slightest.
Okay, so this is another way into the cave system, basically. We'll come and explore this in a bit, because I think we may have left it too late, and I'm not done exploring the ship yet. I think these are just lights. Okay, let's try again. Right. Oh gosh, come on. There we go. Too close to target text.
Launching escape pod 3. No,
escape pod 2. Vessel
like a
mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Escape pod 3. Launching escape pod 2. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. Okay. So, more ship log updates, which is good. Okay. Alright, so I think this is supposed to be another way into the cave system. And look at how much writing and stuff there is in here. So, alright, here we go. We might get squished, but this was one of our goals anyway. What does this one say? Keep moving, friends.
There is nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks.
And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time.
Found the team geologist.
Emergency escape hatch. Oh, okay. So this is part of the door that blew open.
Blew out, yep.
What does this one say? Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. Great.
Okay.
All right. The horror that ends at its terminus fills me with... We found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. The cavern Mallory found is a wise choice. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? So this is the way I want to go. This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. We must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried and make sure no one is lost. Okay. Let's do a quick check on the sand levels. Sand levels are still... I can't translate that. Alright, so let's see if we can find the shelter. Hey, Specky.
Good morning, Specky. How are you?
Oh, dear.
It's probably fine.
Oh, I only have 3 minutes of oxygen. This is bad. Well, there used to be a bridge here, so I'm going to say I need to go this way. Oh, crap. That's the sand. Let me not survive this.
Not quite drowning in sand yet, but the morning is young.
It's somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely.
Oh, I love these.
Oh, gosh. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. So you must be cautious but swift. Walk forward until you meet the sand, fall at the pit, and turn left. All right. Forward, sand, fall at pit,
Turn left.
Turn left.
Okay.
And then it said go up. Here. Here.
Jetpack?
Yes. All right. Oh, that's the wrong button. All right, I went up. Is there more up? Is that more up? There does not appear to be more up. Oh, no, there's this. This is good. Be cautious crossing the chasm. The bridge on iCrafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter. Alright.
That would be the bridge then. You're like, no bridge for me today, Mr. Funny Man.
Entrance behind the falling sand.
See it?
Yeah. Don't hit the pokey thing. You're doing well. There's only a little further left to go now until you reach the shelter. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Alright. I know. But where am I supposed to go? Oh, I think there.
That was very nicely... that was some nice flying. Well done.
But I don't know if I can get up there.
Maybe you should push through the other sandfall to see if there's something on the other side of it?
Yeah, I think you're right. You are, in fact, correct.
I had a feeling there might be. Unfortunately, there do not seem to be trees, so perhaps open the door in case a tree happens.
Please let a tree happen, or I'm going to die.
Trees! Trees. And spikes.
Okay. Well, I haven't died, and I found the shelter, and apparently they built that door to keep the sand from coming in here. Whew. Yay! Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? I almost can't comprehend this being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in it as a species. Ooh. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will, without question, destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of the star system. I wish to protect these species.
So that's a maybe?
All potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe to a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. You know that thing rotating closer around the sun? That sun station? That sun station that you obviously built? Cusco's poison? Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Oh, thanks, Poke. You've doomed us all. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Idea? I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we build it, then I won't support the station's use. Okay. Are there other ways to generate this level of power? I love these scientific debates I'm catching on walls. Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. Okay. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. Well, the Ash Twin project... Unsurprisingly, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before! That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species!
As a very famous man once said, but before you even knew what you had, you were so convinced...
Yes, exactly.
Blah, blah, blah. Black leather.
You didn't ask if you should. Oh, poor little guy.
That's a big pile of
Hi,
shit.
KDB. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, KDB.
We've made it into the... No, my city, which hopefully is not going to fill with sand now because they built a big door to keep it out.
We are about 87% certain that the place isn't going to fill with sand.
All right, we'll come back to all of that. So, this is a home. I'm looking for scrolls. I see thing. Ooh, is that one of those stone things?
I think it might be.
I can't interact with it though. That is filling with sand. Okay.
Oh, beans.
Beans. I am in fact on a clock. Oh wait.
Oh,
Yes.
oh.
Oh dear.
Oh.
I don't have as much time as I thought.
Science
shall
faster.
read
Science
these things.
faster.
Anglerfish Overlook District. Stepping Stone District. High Energy Lab Trailhead. Eye Shrine District. Let's go this way.
It's very unlike you to head directly towards the plot.
Well, but what did that do? Activated something, but I don't know what.
So, like, is it like a transporter pad, maybe?
Oh, I think it just lights a path. It lights a path, which is useful because the sand is coming. I think I'm gonna have to go this way just to survive. Gravity cannon. Okay, well, that's fun.
All kids love the gravity cannon.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. We're going to the gravity cannon because it's up. Oh, shit.
What?
That's ghost matter.
Can you just kind of run across it, maybe? Hope it doesn't kill you. Is that bad? I feel like that's bad.
It's not. It's not. It's not giving up that photo glow thing that it... No. Yes, it is. But it's not glowing like it normally does. Well, that path is collapsed and filled in anyway. And there's a whole lot of death that way.
Just death.
So I won't be going that way. And the sand is coming for me. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, this is not gonna end well. I'm gonna get squished. What are you?
Ooh.
Oh.
That's a vertical transporter.
It is. Just looking for scrolls and stuff really quick while I attempt to avoid death. What are... Or how do I get in there? I know ghost matter's been detected. I'll try really hard not to touch it, but I don't want to die, so... That's my probe. This is another home. Ooh. Be welcome in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this sinner system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we've yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. Well, right now, what's possible is that I'm gonna die. Because the sand is continuing to rise. If the eye called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate? Did the signal stop? Did the eye no longer desire to be found?
No, when the moment where
Perhaps
science and
this
faith
is
smash
the
into one another.
Say again?
The moment where science and faith smash into one another.
Yeah. Did something happen to it? There's more writing up here. This is like a meditative grotto. It's basically displaying information. Is it natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creation? It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. Okay. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear it by coincidence? We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is less important, though? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. Ooh!
Oh, that's ooh.
Well thought. Oh God. I think I may be trapped. Because that looks to be a window. I think, unfortunately, folks, I may be about to get squished.
Is sand about to happen?
Well... I am rising.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm
please.
about to be squished. It's interesting that has a window out. I can't break this window, fortunately. It's a very lovely window, but it's unfortunately about to be my doom. Yeah. This is one of those situations where you kind of have to do this a couple of times to get enough knowledge. I would really love to have a way to teleport back to my ship. Unless sand filling this is going to break this in some way.
And
then I could escape out this way?
That looks interactable, I gotta say.
It doesn't have any form of interaction. It appears to be just artistic. I'm trying to launch a scout at it, and it doesn't seem to work. No, it just seems to be filling. Oh, I'm gonna get squished. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm about to get squished. Yeah, I got squished.
Here we go.
I got squished.
Post, just in time to see us die.
Good morning. But I've learned a lot. I found the settlement, and I learned a lot. And there were multiple other paths to take in that city. And now that I know how to get there, and I don't have to read all of the languages, all of the stuff along the way. Hi, Post. I always come in just in time for death. My hidden palette. Nice. Since we've died, do you want to get those sausage rolls out of the oven for us? All right. So I will get a...
I'm going to work up the assumption you could also use a coffee refill. Am I correct?
I haven't even had half of my coffee yet. I've been very busy trying to read things and not die. All right. Let's see what our notes tell us, shall we?
Would you like me to cut these and serve them, or wait for them to cool?
They should be cool-ish. So if you would cut them and serve them, that would be very nice of you. Thank you. Alright, what's our notes say? Because that was a lot of ship's log. We've been to the Sunless City now. The Sun Station now appears on our map. Oh. Sorry, CCZ. Sausage rolls are quite tasty. I made some for Easter weekend, and I made a bunch of them, so the rest of them were in the freezer. Here we go. It says, view entry. There is more to explore. Yes, that is very much true. Interesting, it says there's more to explore in the escape pod, not the Sunless City, which we found. Huge underground cavern. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. The Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the ash... Wait! The The failure could result in the destruction of the solar system. Well, the solar system wasn't destroyed immediately. I wonder if I go to the sun station and turn off its power, if that means the ash twin will stop filling back in the ember twin and I'll have unlimited time. The Nomai traveled to the solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named the source of the signal the Eye. There's more to explore here. Yes, there very much is. It's interesting to me that there's more to explore at this escape pod itself. Because we went through the escape pod and we read all the stuff in the escape pod, and then we found the emergency hatch down into the tunnel system. There's more to explore there, though. Okay. So maybe we'll go back to the... Let's see, escape pod 1. We found that one. And then shelter site. The Nomai shelter on Brittle Hollow. Climb down the cliff to shelter site below the surface. I still haven't found their shelter site from Brittle Hollow. But here's the escape pod 2, but it says there's more to explore here. So I think we're going to go back to the escape pod site. And then they make reference to the sun station. Debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. Oh, my recipe for sausage rolls is very, very easy. It is buy pre-made puff pastry. If I lived in the US, I would then just buy pre-made sausage and put it in the puff pastry.
We live in a country which is allergic to flavor.
And roll it up. And then I usually top it with a beaten egg and everything bagel seasoning because I like it to be crunchy along the top. But I live in a country that does not like to season meats very well. So what I do is I buy pre-ground sausage meat and then I put a whole bunch of seasonings and spices into it. So it's usually like sage and I have a whole recipe. I can send it to you. So I do that overnight. I let it sit overnight. And then the next day I will put the sausage meat in the puff pastry and roll it up. And because it's puff pastry, you bake it in the oven at 200 Celsius or 450-ish Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. And then it's done and you let it cool. And it's really good. Oh, well, yes. I will give the UK shade about not seasoning things forever because it is accurate. And now I'm going to have a bite of this because it smells amazing. Do it, Eldritch. You don't do anything to the puff pastry. You just unroll it as it comes in the package, lay it flat, put sausage meat in it in some way, whether you can put it all along the long edge and then roll it all the way up, or you can cut it in quarters and put a little bit of meat in each and make little ones. That's what I did here. And then you just roll it up and seal the ends and tuck them under, cover it in egg wash, put something on the top. It can be whatever you like. I use everything bagel mix. You can use sesame seeds. Here in the UK, they call them Nigella seeds or black onion seeds. Yes, it is like pigs in a blanket with sausage instead of hot dogs. Absolutely. It's very tasty. You can even put like a poached egg on it and even with a knife and a fork if you want. And then you just bake it and let it cool a little bit so it's not too hot like this is. Ah! But it's so tasty. Oh, I really love it. It's very, very tasty. You could add ricotta if you want to. It would probably melt and ooze out. I haven't tried doing it with a soft cheese. A hard cheese, like a mozzarella stick, would probably work better. I woke up 10 minutes ago and y'all are making me hungry. I know. I know, I'm making me hungry too. That's why I'm having this. It's just very, very warm. And, I mean, it's puff pastry, so it gets everywhere. And, it's, full of fat. But it's good! And I love it! It's our Sunday morning stream snack. Hot!
Oh, yes, of course. So, yeah, as Marguerite continues to, dig into breakfast and frantically fan her mouth. Yeah, it is deeply illegal to get out of bed at that time, Sam. I'm right there with you. I think we've talked about this. We're going back to the gym, and it's going really well, aside from the fact that other humans exist.
Yes.
And
we're trying to be very responsible and only go to the gym when it's not crowded, and we're still wearing a mask and the whole 9 yards. So it's hard to find a time when we can go to the gym when it isn't crowded. And 7 o'clock in the morning, unfortunately, seems to be the answer to that.
I mean, the good news is you feel really virtuous, and the bad news is you're like,
Yeah, well, I'm a morning person, so not so bad for me. Alright, let's go back to the escape pod, because it says that there's more... Ooh, mark location on HUD. Yes, thank you. Excellent. Map mode. It's interesting that the Ash Twin doesn't... Look! Sun Station! I think that's where we're going to go next. After we're done doing a little more exploration here, then I think we're going to try and catch the Sun Station. Because that seems to be the thing by the sun that explodes at the start of the game. Rightio. Rightio. You can say happy birthday to somebody, I don't mind. Happy birthday!
I love how the Nomai are like, our ship has been destroyed. We're marooned on various worlds. We have matter transportation technology. We're cool.
Yeah, let's just do science, shall we? Alrighty, so we've set our... See, escape pod 2. It says where we're going. I just want to set it as... There. Now we've set it as our destination. Excellent. Right, let us launch. You may engage the autopilot to get us back to... Oh, we're gonna buzz the moon! That was fun. Alrighty. See, there's the sun station right there. Alright, we are now...
This is such a gorgeous view. Oh my god.
Geosynchronous.
That planet is an apple core.
It is. Ooh, come back here.
Landing cam, maybe?
Yeah, I keep forgetting how to...
Square, isn't it?
Yeah, let's do the... Oh god.
Oh. Okay, it's fine.
We're fine. We're fine. See, we're fine. We're all fine here. How are you? We should slow the fuck down! Please! I didn't want to slow the fuck down. Fine. Good enough. We're here. We're all good. That'll do. That'll do.
It's fine.
That'll do.
I'm serious, man. Armstrong bounced the eagle off the moon.
We're all good. We're all good here. So, it says there was more to explore. So, let's explore this a bit. I wonder if it's just that we haven't locked in the signal yet. Because it says the escape pod's this way. That's a power generator. It says 3 meters this way. I'm standing on top of it, my dude. I don't understand. Zoom. Nope. I don't understand. It's very strange to me. 'Cause we already read all of that. Is it down here somewhere? Maybe I need to get a little further away in order to scan it. See?
What are you trying to do?
Well, it says there's more to explore here, and... Oh, wow! He gets real close and personal, doesn't he?
Rude.
Look, it says 43 meters this way. 20 meters. Ow. See? It hasn't registered as... I'm a little confused here. "15 meters this direction. 5 meters. 3, 2. See?
You're on it. You're on top of it.
It just doesn't... Am I supposed to push a button or something to... I don't know. I'm very confused.
I have a really stupid suggestion.
But see, then it says Escape Pod 2, 33 meters. Escape Pod 2, 2 meters. I'm gonna go back into the ship and see if maybe that helps.
Have a good one, Specky.
I read all that already. And now it says up. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Want me to look it up?
Well, it did say there was more to explore here, so I'm starting to wonder if maybe what it wants me to explore are all of these... There's something hideous there! We'll go that way later! I do want to explore this over here as well, real quick, because this is... Oh, well, I'm gonna die, so... This passage leads to breathable air. Refill your air supply. We cannot tell how far deep these tunnels may lie, but do not linger if the air is exposed to the heat of the sun. Okay, so there's oxygen this way. This is good. I need oxygen. Aha! This is the other way in I found. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's useful. And then... There's the door, and then there was, like, interesting rock formations this way, it said, right? Rocks are interesting. Well, let's go see these rocks that are interesting. They're probably quantum rocks. Nope! No rocks that are interesting for you. Hi, Zalia.
Morning, Zalia. How you doing?
And then it said something about a hideous monster this way, didn't it? Horror that ends at its terminus. Alright, well, let's go to explore the horror that ends at its terminus. That is a lanternfish.
The actual hell.
See? Didn't the city say something about there being a chamber? And look, there's obviously another way in because there's some writing down there. Exactly. So this is foreshadowing. All right, good to know.
Okay, good. Doing the science, liking it.
Exactly. Yeah, that was the escape hatch. So we can get back up to the surface this way if we want to. I think I might go refill my oxygen again, and honestly, go back up to the surface this way. Alright, I feel like I've got the layout to the kind of like pre-city area pretty well now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's too late to go back down in there for sure. So let's go back up somewhere higher. Isn't that church camp? Ooh, what's that? Yeah, these are those stations that we explored before. Ow, that hurt. And this is the funky observer thingy, remember?
Yeah, that you drop the thing in and it gives you...
From the other planet.
It's like a stationary holodeck.
We didn't figure out how to get down in there, did we? I vaguely remember us looking at this before.
I do not. Intriguing.
Oh, okay.
That's ghost matter.
Crash site caves. Yes, this is the last time we came through the crash site caves. And then there's all this ghost matter, and it's like, no, you don't get to go that way.
That does honestly look like you just run
City.
through it and try really hard not to die, but it does instantly kill you.
I'm gonna die if I do that. I think it's more of a, if I can find a way to get down there and reverse it, I could get back up here. What's that? Gently feathering the prop and trying not to crash. Oops, I crashed. But the sand is rising, so... Oh god. Whew. Okay. Yay! Alright, I'm not gonna land in the sand. Because it's about to go over. Where am I on my map? Not that map. What's this? I don't remember all of this, so we're just exploring now. Because I don't have time to get back into the city. Oh. Okay. That has cactus
so we got
and spiky
some steps,
things.
and spiky death,
Okay.
and some pillars, and possibly Oscar Isaac punching a mummy, judging by the archaeology.
Okay. I think I've been up there before. So let's go this way. Some stairs where I will carefully hop over the deathy thing. Deathy spiky thing.
No death for you, Mr. Funny Man.
Unidentified signal. Oh, it's quantum rock.
Which is now moved because you looked at it and you can access the thing behind it. Oh, I love that.
Identified a cave shard. Now if I look away, I should be able to get past it and read these translations.
Oh, that's cool as hell.
Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole, several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friend reading this, help us recover Coleus. Okay, dry lake bed at the North Pole. Haven't been there, I don't think. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this the same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? An update. Mallory and I went to the lake bed cave. Yes, I'll go to the lake bed cave. I get it. And observe this rock again. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon. How curious. We plan to re-examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. Okay. This is useful. This has been very useful. Huh. What? You okay? Oh, my friend! My dude! My dude, please, you're blocking my path.
Sir?
Sir, thank you. Excuse me.
Do the quantum shards. The quantum shards are part of the moon, right?
That's the theory. I just want to know if they'll let me fast teleport between areas if I learn how to harness them.
If you could attach yourself to them somehow when they jump, do they return to the moon? And is that how you could get to the moon?
I don't know. It would be great if that was the case. Alright. See. So where am I on the planet? How do I find my... No, wrong map. Where is the... I thought there was a map for the planet I was on. There is, it's just... I only have 3 minutes of oxygen remaining, but there looks to be a tree up here, so... Let's try and go up there.
Drake.
Ow. Hush now. Yeah, there's a little globe on my screen. These are trees.
Drake.
This is my buddy's camp. I should talk to my buddy.
Sup, dude?
And I've refilled my jetpack. How you doing, my dude? We've had this
it's you. I take it your first launch went well then? Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. I have no idea. Massive stars go in supernova when they reach the end of their lifespans, so it's possible the stars are older than we realized. Maybe our models are wrong and they just don't live as long as we expected. Honestly, I'm not fond of either option. If our charts are wrong, what else is wrong? And our sun.
So is this considered the northern pole, then?
I think it might be.
I found your notes.
The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid or just partially made of ice, like a much colder giant's deep. It's hard to say. It used to be the fifth planet in our solar system. You'll notice, of course, that there's no such planet now. In its place is Dark Bramble, which, how can I put this, grew into the space the fifth planet used to occupy.
Yeah, we've done this one before.
Yeah, we
have. Okay, so we've had a chance to refill our fuel and our oxygen, and we are on the wrong pole. We need to go to the opposite pole. Where is my ship? I'm getting no ship. Oh, I've got the escape pod and the ship indicator are directly beneath me. Okay.
Okay.
That doesn't help much. Yeah, I think we've explored this way a little bit already. See, those are uncovered now that most of the sand is here. And that's Shirt's ship.
Yep. Which I love that he's parked in a way that looks as badass as humanly possible.
Yes, it really does. I'm just kind of exploring, because I don't think we really have enough time to get to the other pole. I mean, I'm going to try, but... I still would really like to get in to see this thing. But I think the way into that is from the Sunless City. No, isn't this how we, see, stairs. There's an entrance. It's literally here. But it seems blocked. See, you can see it, but it's like got some sort of like protection over it. But you can't get in through it. So even though I can see stairs and stuff, there's not a way in. I wonder if this is the place from where you launch the...
Gravity cannon.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's try and get to the other pole. Oh, wait, you're familiar. I did it gently. Stop. Aren't you one of those teleporter thingies?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Oh, yeah, you! Shouldn't you be one of the quantum fluctuation hockey thingies? I think the answer is... Oh, yeah, here. Now. This should let me... Should be a teleport destination, if I remember correctly. Well, let's try and use our remaining time productively. See if we can find this dry lake bed on the other pole that they're talking about. Bet it's all filled with sand anyway. Well, here I am, vaguely sorta kinda on the pole. I'm kind of wandering around it and seeing if there's like maybe a way. Yeah, see? Okay. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna fall. Whee! Whee! Ow. Isn't this where the escape pod was?
Yes. Because that's the signal. It's buried under the sand, which you can see visibly rising.
Yeah, it says it's underneath me. So this is the correct area. That is that dry lake bed. I wonder if that ever stops. If it just stops draining. Oh, there's my... Yeah, because there's my ship. Well, I can go get healed up and stuff. Did you shoot your podcast team for Sci-Fi into space? Yes, exactly. That's it, Talia. We shot them all into space. Alright. Well, let's read our notes for a few minutes. We found the anglerfish fossil, the quantum caves, the lake bed cave. See, that's what I'm trying to find. I want to find in map mode. I want to find the lake bed cave. Cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole.
Oh.
So it's filled in. We've got to get in there fast. Yeah, shooting them into space totally makes the sci-fi more realistic. But the opening is only big enough for my scout. There's another way there, because from the Sunless City there was a path to the anglerfish lookout or something.
Yeah, there's like 3 other districts, aren't there?
One of the 3 my escape pods crashed into our solar system, and all 3 were launched from something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged, yes. Yeah, there's lots to do here. We haven't finished exploring the Sunless City, and we haven't found the high-energy lab yet. Only be accessed by a path from the Sunless City, so we've got to go back in there. I like how it's in orange, because to me that implies this is the plot! Or this is something you haven't done yet. So the lake bed cave we've missed. It's all filled in now. Okay, well... Alright, I'm in my ship, right? It's a little bit before the sun goes nova, right? It's a little tiny bit before the sun goes nova, but, you know, hey, let's try. That's the interloper. I'm going to watch for a second, because I think it's about to crash. It is, in fact, about to crash. See? It's gone inside the sun.
In the sun.
Where is the solar station?
The interloper is also still registering as an object.
Yeah. No, it's not.
And the sun is starting to visibly darken.
Yeah, well, it has been for a while.
Yeah.
Where is the solar station?
Zoom out. It's gone. Is it gone?
It looks gone. I don't see it. Whatever that was, I just locked it. Oh, that's cool. When you go inside the sun, it's like, nope, you can't see anything anymore. Well, I'm about to die. Let's try something. I have an idea. Let's just see how this works. It's probably not going to work, but I'm going to try it. Let's try to outrun the explosion. Let's just see how far out we can get. We're going to put the exploding sun behind us and run. And just see how far we can get. Right? It's gonna catch up with me. I'm gonna die. It's fine. What was that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Alright, where am I?
Space.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
What's that?
What is that? Is that the fucking... Did you just run into the fucking quantum moon?
I don't know. Oh, look, watch.
Oh.
Ooh, wow. No, we want to running away.
Mm-hmm. Still alive.
Running.
Still alive.
Nope.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Pretty. Oh well, we tried. That was fine. This is fine.
Next objective was probably going to be ejecting the warp core.
Radio, folks, we've been playing for about an hour now, so if you haven't had a chance to get up and get a stretch, move around a little bit, get some water, maybe make a sausage roll, this is a good reminder. She says with a mouthful of sausage roll. Toasty sounds good. Okay. Back to the ship. So what do we want to try and do next? Do we want to try for the sun station? I feel like we should try for the lake bed.
Because there are, 3 other districts to explore on that planet?
Yeah, exactly.
I think a little science archaeology in the dry lake bed is a very good place to start.
I agree. I want to go to the dry lake bed cave. The North Pole. It doesn't let me auto-target it, so we'll have to do that. Have a good one, Eldritch. Bye.
Have a good one, Eldritch.
Alrighty, let's try. We're gonna go back to the Ember Twin, right? Launch. Oh, well, you have to buckle up and then you can launch, Marguerite. Okay,
Did you
fine.
just try and jetpack inside your own ship? Hush now.
All right. Now we want one of the poles, don't we? It's which one of the poles is it?
The north, I thought.
Right. Oh, shoot. Well, I'm kind of down.
That was a good landing.
That'll work.
That was a good landing, dude. It's an ongoing good landing.
Hush now. It'll work. It's close enough. Ouch. Okay, so. Am I headed the right direction? No, I want to go this way. Oh, look! I've landed on the side! Oh well. It'll be fine. So now we gotta find this dry lake bed. Oh. You're the observatory thingy. Of where the quantum moon is, aren't you? Right? Fine. I've been here before. Doesn't that imply I'm on the wrong pole?
This does seem to be different architecture.
Am I on the wrong pole? Where is this dry lake bed? There's a cave, it says. I'm very concerned I may in fact be at the wrong pole. Oh, wait! What are you? That's the window I came in! That's the window I got squished through from the city.
Yes, it is.
Ow. Yeah, so I'm on the wrong pole. Well, that's okay. We'll just take a quick little jaunt to the correct pole. It'll be fine. It'll just... I'm gonna die if I don't slow down. Okay. I went too fast. I was too awesome too fast to the sun. Okay, that's fine. I wanted to go to the other pole anyway. Ugh.
How do you make a sausage roll? You give it a little push. Thank you, Dragon.
Yeah, exactly. It was very tasty, though. It was a very, very tasty, flaky sausage roll, and I appreciated it, and I thanked it for its service in my belly. So let me read those directions again. I want the lake bed cave at the North Pole. Oh, so they color-coded them. North is blue. Yes. Okay, fine. At the blue one. I want to go to the blue pole.
I wish to go to blue place.
Okay. 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 No, I said, what are you doing?
Don't do that. That was bad.
Yes, it was. This one. This pole. That's my buddy's camp. Dry lake bed. All the way down here, huh? I'm about to be a shit. All the way down here, huh? think. Alright. Cave entrance at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Well, here I am! I flew my ship all the way down!
Does that not mean your ship's about to get really quite buried?
We'll find out! I mean, like, I'm gonna live! Hello!
Fair.
Alright, there's a couple ways to go. That's a dead end. It's very maze-esque in here. I am relying on old mapping gamer skills right now. And I hear sand, which I always... Oh, God. I think I have to go through there. Yep. Okay. No. Alright. God, I hope I don't die. Oh, I see what's going on. This is a sand waterfall.
Yeah.
And I'm getting pushed down. Oh, God.
Oh.
I don't know if I can fight against this. Okay, I saw the way you had to go. Oh, gosh, this is gonna be tricky. You basically have to hop to these hard points. Oh, man. This is gonna be really rough. I have a feeling I may have missed my window. Oh, God. Folks, I may be about to get squished! Yeah. Okay. I don't think going down to the cave all the way at the very bottom of the dry lake bed is maybe the best way to do it. I think there may be another way to go that I need to explore. Okay. Oh. Alright. Good technique. Let's try that again. Just not so girl bossy. Not all the way to the bottom this time. Leave yourself some room there, Marguerite.
Did you girl boss too close to the sun?
I girl boss too close to the bottom of the cave. That is correct. Alrighty. Buckle up. Set autopilot. I want to get there in such a way that I can engage the HUD map for it, which would be quite nice. And then the other thing I need to do is I need to turn off the escape pod being displayed, but I need to do that from... Please do not smash into the Ash Twin on the way to the Ember Twin. Autopilot. Autopilot. Oh, okay, that was good. Okay. Good. Fine. We do want to go to the lake, the dry lake bed. We just don't want to go all the way down. I saw some steps. No, wrong button. this would be a good place to stop. Okay, let's stop here. Needs a bit more travel, but see, we're kind of at the top of the dry lake bed now. And if I remember correctly,
we are, aren't we?
We've been through that particular entrance. Okay. Yeah, that was not smart. Well, now I don't even know where I am and where I'm going. So, this is fun. I've landed somewhere. I don't know where I am. And I'm very badly injured. I think I may be in the same place again. It's hard to tell. That's a dead end. Yeah, I seem to be in the same place once again, which isn't great. That's a dead end. Oh gosh, come on. I can't see. Where am I? There we go. Come on. Am I stuck? No. Just my angle's really bad. Oh god. Filling 1 cent. Can't go through there. Yeah, see, it's already filling. I'm gonna get squished again. Yep. Ugh. Dang it.
Making progress.
No, I didn't make terribly much progress that time around. I just wonder if there's another way into the dry lake bed cave.
You need a refill?
At some point, yeah. I may try something different. I might try changing things up a little bit. I'm getting very frustrated with the dry lake bed cave. I'm gonna go back and review my notes really quick. I think I might go try and find the sun station this time.
You're not gonna stick with the Hourglass Twins?
Well, because I'm wondering, see how it says to power the Ash Twin project? I'm wondering if I can turn off the power station, if it'll stop the sand coming in. Because then I can have all the time in the world I need to go explore places.
That's an
all the time in the world. I'll have the full 22 minutes, if it's even possible. But the problem is, nothing seems to stay between resets. But if I get to the sun station, turn it off, get to the Ember Twin, and get into the lake bed cave in 22 minutes, that would have been worthy, because then I don't need to repeat that.
I find it really interesting how the different planets play with the time limit in different ways.
Yeah. Alright, sun station. Where are you? You. No, not the sun itself, the sun station. I can't lock on it. No, don't lock on the sun. Lock on the sun station. Doesn't want to lock on. I might have to do this manually. That would suck. Alright. Well, let's get into orbit there. Yeah. I think let's try and get into orbit around the twins. And then we'll see about trying to land on the sun station itself. Because I gotta get close to it anyway, right? Well, there it is. Disengage autopilot. God, don't land on the fucking... Okay, there we go. There's the sun station. Going around the sun! No! 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 Ooh, I got out. Okay, great.
Did you just fucking slingshot?
Yes. Hush now. Alright, let's wait till it comes around again, shall we? Okay. Okay. Let's wait till the sun... There it is. I want to try and lock onto you. Not the sun itself! The sun station! God. Alright, how am I gonna match this velocity here? Oh, this is free balling, like, for sure. There, see, I want the station. Okay. Match the velocity of the sun. Okay, now just get closer to it and then match its velocity again. Let's see if that works. Get up into this elliptical. Okay. What I'm trying to do is edge closer to the sun and then match its velocity so that I just park. For when... no, gravity. Gravity's a thing! Gravity's a thing! Gravity's a thing! Okay.
Oof. So, perhaps flying to the sun station isn't good?
How else would I get there, though?
Is there a teleportation system?
You can land on it. Someone has done it. I wonder if there's a way to teleport to it instead.
Like I say.
Yeah, but the last time we went to the Southern Hemisphere Observatory, it took several hours of tries for somebody to land on it. Yeah, okay. I wonder, let's try going back to that fire a cannon at a thing. God, that was so scientific, Marguerite. You should be proud. Anyway.
Totes science.
I know there's more to explore in the Sunless City, and I know how to get there pretty easily now, so maybe I should be doing that. The Lakebed Cave has pissed me off. I don't want this to be... Remove the HUD marker. Generates a strong upward gravitational field. I recalled an MI shuttle. If I do that, if I lock the Ash Twin above the Ember Twin, maybe it'll stop the sand from going. Let's try going back to the gravity cannon. And if that doesn't work, I've still got a bunch of the Sunless City to explore. Now that I know how to get in there relatively quickly through the escape pod. But I need to change things up a little bit. So let's try the gravity cannon again. Okay.
Do you want your coffee brought to you, or do you want to prep it?
If you would put a spoonful of sugar and some milk, that would be nice. Not the Ashton, the gravity cannon. There we go. Let's go this way. Alright. Okay, let's go back to the gravity cannon. which I'm very conveniently located next to, it looks like. There's my gravity. Oh, I never noticed the little puzzle piece that flies around in the air. Oh, well, that's
a landing.
And a landing. All right, I can walk away from it. I'll take it. All right, Monsieur La Gravity Cannon. No, that's the escape pod. Damn it! Where's the gravity cannon? Gravity cannon is 250 meters. On the other freaking side of the planet, it looks fine. We're going to the Sunless City. You happy now? You happy? Because I can, because it's faster. Hop, come on, there we go. Fine, we'll go this way. It's all good. We'll go this way. It's all good. Our lights are on. We know that it is this way. Okay, keep going this way. And then you have to go through here and around like this. And then you have to do the hoppy hops. Cross where there is no bridge. You gotta go. Ultimately, you're going over here. Oh, that's too far. No, now I may have gotten lost. Through the sandfall. Didn't they say? Yes. Through the sandfall. And then through the sandfall. Around behind it. Where there appears to be nothing. I may have taken a wrong turn and we may be about to die. Oh, that would be sucky. Let's see if I can find some directions. Oh, folks, I may have gotten us killed just because I took a wrong turn. Well, let's try going back up. Alright, walk forward till the sandfall of the pit, turn left. And there's pillars, and then you have to go up. Right? Go up. Like this. And then through here. And then you're gonna find a door. Okay. Look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Okay. Now we go through here.
Oh.
Yep, there we go.
Done well. During the Dorrington.
Alright. More importantly, I really need oxygen. Alright, so last time we went to the Eye Shrine, so we're going to skip that this time. This is the high energy lab trailhead. Oh crap.
What? Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love stair walls like that. That's just so cool. You see the elevator field across there.
Yeah. Okay. But this is as far up as it goes. So now where do I go? Oh God. I wonder if it was down here and I've missed it because of the sand! God damn it. Or if it's up. Or if it's up there. No, that's as high up as I can get. If I just wait a little bit, it'll take me to whatever that is. Because it's filling so damn fast.
Is that the power cable running up to the escape pod?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
No. What is that?
I don't know, but we're gonna have to follow it now because I don't have any other choice. The rest of the city's filled in too much. And whatever that was, I needed at the bottom of it, and I didn't get there. And I can't quite jump quite this high just yet. Well, we're going on a journey of survival exploration. I hope it's
Hey man, that is enough. The best type.
Right? Alright, if I go up the trees... What does that say? Stepping Stone Cave.
That's a new door.
That's new. Come on. And then what's this? This is also up. Up is good. I like up. I wonder what this is. Please don't die. Die on, die on. It appears to be some sort of... Keep going up. These are dwellings.
Yeah, they are.
We're meeting in the Fossil Fish Cave to play a game. If you're too big to climb through the anglerfish hole, you'll have to go along the long way, but it isn't far. Go to the Stepping Stone Cave and then up into the Fossil Fish Cave. Okay. Remember to feed the fossil fish first. If you go to the Anglerfish Outlook and throw a light into his mouth, he'll show you the way.
Oh, that's amazing.
Alright, that's good. Glad we learned that. I'm just trying to... Oh no, I think we came this way and I got turned around. Yep. Up, 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 up. Then we went through there, and now we have to go this way. Feel like I'm getting horribly lost, but I'm learning things, so... 3 minutes oxygen. Are those trees? No. Where are the trees? Trees, where are you? This is the Stepping Stone Cave, so if I'm lucky there'll be some oxygen in here. No, too late to go to the Stepping Stone Cave. I'm going up, like it or not. There's trees. Ow. Okay. Those this one? Stepping Stone District. Yep, I missed it. Anglerfish Overlook is up there. Well, alright. Let's try Anglerfish Overlook. Oop! Oh, sorry. My dude. Oh, my dude, come on.
Oh.
This is apparently Anglerfish Overlook. We need to find a way inside quickly, because when I returned to search for the entrance, there were children playing. What we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Okay. He said... It said to shine a light in its mouth, right? But I can't get through there. There's another way in. And I'm not going to find it. Not this time around. That's all this is it's an overlook. I've been here before. Okay. And now I hear sound, which means I'm gonna die. Alright. So let's go back over to where the trees are. I like the trees. The trees keep me alive. Alright. So that was... Stepping stones I've missed. This way. The anglerfish I looked at. The high energy lab trailhead. And we went to the eye shrine. The high energy lab seems to have been closed off now. Is there a way out of here up top? What's over there? I'm running out of options. See? Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, trailhead's under the sand now. Okay. I don't know if there's any way back. What's up there?
That would be another door.
Yeah, I think that's where I came in. Oh, would you just land, please? Not on the... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. This is very frustrating. This is like really annoying.
Give it a second.
No, it doesn't want to land up there. Alright, great. Is there a way up? No, this is as high up as it goes. I'm gonna get squished. Whoa! Okay, now where am I?
Go to your right.
Yeah. Just looks like a house. No further way up. I'm gonna get squished.
Can you double back to where you were before? Because you should be able to get to it now. If it's not buried.
It's really frustrating. That I can't. Please land here. Thank you. Now, please, let me read this. Gravity cannon. Great. Can you open the door, please? Thank you. Let's go to the gravity cannon. Oh my gosh. So frustrating. Oh, that's right. freaking covered in ghost matter. And there's a cave-in. Well, it's not like I got much to
Stupid
lose.
suggestion. Can you ride up the sand? Or just do what you're doing, because that seems to be exactly what I was going to suggest, but cooler.
Maybe? Oh, I see the sky. Now I've landed on the gravity cannon, but it's all buried in sand now. Because I got here later. Well, I'm on the surface at least. I'm not gonna get squished. Gravity cannon. Yes, yes, I am standing in it. Thank you. It's just no longer functional for me. And given the sound of the music, I think I've run out of time. My ship is a long ways away. And the sun is doing that getting real low thing. Well, I learned some new stuff. I think I'll try and make it back to my ship. Because I don't know if there's much left on the surface that I haven't
No, it's pretty much
really
the district underground,
explored.
isn't it? Oh.
Yeah, I'm about out of fuel. So that's the escape pod beacon. I'm almost out of oxygen, and I'm almost out of fuel. Whee! And the universe is about to explode. So... But there's my ship. Yay! Okay, so at least I made it back to my ship. Right, let's check my notes. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I have so much unexplored. Anglerfish fossils. Me and my children used to play a game in the Fossil Fish Cave. There's a way to enter Fossil Fish Cave from Stepping Stone Cave. So next time I gotta go to Stepping Stone Cave. The entrance from Stepping Stone Cave is hard to see unless the anglerfish is fed a light first. So you gotta go to the anglerfish overlook, give it a light, get to Stepping Stone Cave, and then get into there. But I don't know what that does for me right now, so I'm not considering it a huge priority. Okay, but the escape pod 2... Where's the other escape pod? Is it still listed as there's more to explore here? Escape pod 2. Where's escape pod? I haven't found escape pod 3 yet. Well, escape pod 2 no longer says there's more to explore here, so that's good. There's the anglerfish fossil. The Sunless City. What I want to do in the Sunless City is I need to get into the high energy lab. And to do that, I'm going to have to do another reset. At the bottom of the dry lake bed at Ember Twins North Pole. Yeah, and it kills me getting in there. And I can't seem to land on the sun station. So I think what we gotta do next is go into the high energy lab. Where's this? That's the frozen Nomai shuttle. Subsurface energy readings. The gravity cannon. That was the other thing we were going to do, is go to the gravity cannon for real this time.
For realsies.
For realsies. Exactly. So I guess we could just kind of watch this. Oh, let's go up to the Ash Twin and see what it's like now that it's been completely, you know, devoid of all things. Oh, I'm landing. Okay. But I'm landing on the wrong planet.
I'd maybe look out the wind.
Oh.
Sand cyclone, sand cyclone.
Yeah. No, I didn't quite mean to do that. It's still dropping sand. Oh, it's trying to bury my ship. This is not good. Let's launch. Launch, 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 launch.
Launch now. Launch now.
Alright, well, we've launched. We're gonna die in a bit, so... Yeah... I kind of feel like... Well, I do want to do the high energy lab. What are you? Giant's Deep. Let's go there. Oh, what's that? That is something broken. Okay.
Isn't that the sun station?
No, it's whatever in orbit around Giant's Deep. Can I land on Giant's Deep? Oh. I don't...
Ooh, the hell is going on here? What? You are underwater.
What is this? Water.
What the juice?
Ooh. Oh.
Where are you?
I'm in Giant's Deep. Oh, I thought this was a gas giant and there'd be nothing inside it. This is very exciting. Oh, what's that?
And why is it moving? Because you're honest, that is a creature.
Or something floating? Oh, wow! There's like tons of stuff here. I think that was the sun just going up.
Yeah, I think it was.
I'm just going to explore around a little bit before we die. There are giant cyclones? Oh, there's higher gravity here, so I have to be careful. Yeah, see? The gravity's 1.8. I can't lift terribly high. Okay, so let's try that again. I don't know if I can make that jump as a result. Okay, I can. I just gotta be really careful about it. Ta-da! Oh, that's now my statue.
That's the same statue.
There went the sun. Statue workshop. That door's broken. I can't get in there. At least not this way. Oh, this is gravity things. Oh! Okay. Okay, so there's a whole other planet over here to explore, but I still want to get back into the high energy workshop. But the water is cool. But it's 12:30. We should probably wrap up.
We should, yeah.
Oh shoot!
Just,
shoot! But really quickly, I'm gonna go back to my ship and see what I've learned from the log. I bet you that was a giant anglerfish with like crap on its back.
I got very strong Enormo Turtle from Airbender vibes from that.
Yes. There's just so much to explore and understand. Coming for you, giant watery planet. Okay, let's go update my notes real quick. Yeah, I need to just, okay, I'm frustrated. I'm just going to go explore other things, and then I'll come back and try and understand what it is I need to do. Because there's lots to explore, right? I mean, I don't need to put on my spacesuit. I'm just going to read my notes, but still, good practice. Statue Islands, Statue Workshop. I love the idea of maybe I can build a statue in other ways.
Right?
I would really love it if I could start on somewhere other than this planet. This island must be where the Nomai created statues like the one in our observatory. I found a Nomai statue landing on the beach. It looks just like the one in our observatory. Okay. So now. Village. 0GK. Oh no, this is Timber Hearth. No. We're here now. Quantum Ooh, there's a quantum signal here somewhere. Statue Islands. And statue... A sign for a statue workshop next to a broken door that used to lead inside the island. Woo! Okay, so we're definitely going to go explore Giant's Deep next time, I think. Because now I have to stop, which makes me sad. But now I'm excited to play again some more, so this is a good place to stop. The only frustrating part is going to be the fact that next weekend is a bank holiday, and so we're not going to be streaming next Sunday. But in 2 weeks, when we come back to this, we have lots and lots and lots to explore.
Like 2 whole new planets to play with, basically.
Well, a whole new planet, yes. Oh,
and the other bits of the Sandy Bastard that you didn't get.
There's still so many bits from so many miscellaneous places. I mean, I think that's what's really cool about this game, is there's lots of different paths to try and explore and understand what's going on, and there's lots of different things going on. So if you get frustrated or want to change stuff up, you can be like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. Also, I need to turn off. Yeah, and there's some other places I haven't even reached yet, like Dark Bramble. Let's look at the map over here. That's the wrong map. This map here. So I've just now touched down on Giant's Deep. Brittle Hollow, we can't seem to land on the moon, which is... We haven't been to the quantum moon yet. I couldn't figure out how to land on the sun station, and it looks really difficult. Haven't been to Dark Bramble. Have been to Whitehole and Whitehole Station lots. Haven't been to the Interloper. But that looks really difficult to try and do. Mm-hmm. It moves faster than I am. So I haven't been to Dark Bramble, haven't been to Giant's Deep. Oh god, I forgot that. This is that weird period of year where there's all the bank holidays within a few weeks. Yeah, so there's one...
Basically every fortnight between now and August, isn't it?
Yeah, in fact, I need to check. Isn't there another one at the end of May? And then there's the 4-day one for the Jubilee in June. Isn't there, I think? Oh gosh. Well, that's fine. It means I don't have to take any vacation time between now and summer, because I'm going to get breaks built in, which is great. So, KDB, in the UK, they have what are called bank holidays, which are they're just federal holidays, basically. If you're in America, think federal holidays. We don't do Memorial Day or Labor Day the same way, so they do bank holidays. So, top of May, bottom of May, and this year's the Queen's 70th, 75th, I don't know.
The Queen's Diamonds Jubilee is this year, which basically means that she's
been on the throne 70 years.
Yeah. So, in reward for that, the peasants are getting a 4-day weekend.
We're getting a 4-day bank holiday weekend in June, and then she'll probably die right afterwards, knowing everything that's been going on right now.
I mean, I'm not...
If I was her, I'd just be clinging in to make it through the day, and then I'd be like, peace out, bitches.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
Exactly. So between now and June, we've got like... We've already had one, and we've got like 3 more 3-day or 4-day weekends coming up, which is nice, honestly, because it means you don't have to spend your vacation time on having a break between now and summer. I am subscribed to the idea she died last November, and they've been propping her up since. Who knows, right? She hasn't been seen publicly since last November. It could be that they're just trying to make sure she's rested and healthy for the Jubilee. It could be she's already passed and no one's told us. We don't know.
By the way,
we'll find out in June one way or another.
Just as a really quick aside, if you thought that this country was weird already, I absolutely
gosh.
guarantee you that when the Queen does pass, you will witness cultural weirdness unlike anything you have ever previously
The country's
experienced.
basically going to shut down for a week. And the news is going to do nothing but retrospectives,
Fortnight.
and it'll be a very lengthy period of time where the country does nothing.
A 2-week period of national mourning.
Yeah.
The code word for it amongst journalists is London Bridge has fallen.
Yes, exactly. Oh, and on top of that, this weekend is St. George's. So, and there's something football related going on.
So,
I don't know.
there's already been it's not wrong to be proud of your country. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit wrong.
She's a rich, white, racist old lady. Yeah, I can't say I'm terribly, What's that old quote? Thousands of years from now, there will be 5 kings in the world. 4 and a deck of cards and the King of England. Yep. Very much so.
So anyway, that's bank holidays.
I did not know that, Zalia. News presenters have to carry black ties at all times in case the Queen dies.
That is the most British thing I've ever heard.
I'm sure that there's some, cabinets in the BBC office. You know how you have those montages where they go to the gun cabinet and unlock
Open
it?
the tie cabinet.
And everybody starts handing out black armbands and
yeah.
ties. Yeah. It's going to be very
annoying. It's going to be really
difficult and annoying and frustrating when that happens. Ask World Station has a video about it. It's fascinating. Oh, Dahlia, can you dig up that link? I'd love to watch it. But yeah, you can bet on it. I mean, you can place bets on it. It's very likely to happen soon. She's what, 95, 96 now? Yeah.
And I mean, she's in decent shape because she's a racist billionaire, so of course she's in decent shape.
Spare no expense.
They don't hold those rituals underneath Buckingham Palace for the reptilian overlords for nothing,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let's not talk about Prince Philip, shall we? Let's just not.
Fucking hell.
Anyway, so where are we going to be coming up?
You're going to see us in a couple of different places across the course of the next week. I believe you have and I should be writing guest appearance.
Not this coming week, next
the week after. Cool. We'll talk about that
near
the time.
On Wednesday, fingers crossed, but it looks like we will be having Abby Howard and Tony something Howard, I never remember his last surname, as our interview guests now that we have finished Scarlet Hollow Chapter 3, which we're really excited about. And I think our very first question would be, excuse me, how dare?
I would also have accepted, why? But, you know.
Exactly. So that will be on Wednesday night. We will have some lovely interview guests and probably some more shenanigans.
Undoubtedly.
Probably Scarlet Hollow themed shenanigans. And then at that point, we're going to have to come up with something else.
No, right?
And it's been a while since we thought about doing some fiction. You'll have to think about some fiction, and I should order our new headsets really quick.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
Infrastructure demands.
And then on Friday, our Hugo-nominated newsletter, The Full Lid, will go live.
Yes, it will. And this week's content is still being worked out. But at the moment, it's
Imagine, on Sunday, you haven't figured out what you're going to publish on Friday.
At the moment, it's looking an awful lot like it's going to be a look at friend of the lid Sarah Gailey's debut issue of The Vampire Slayer, the new Buffy
comic.
adjacent comic. And Sarah is literally one of the 3 humans on Earth who would get me to pay attention to a Buffy comic.
Has Eat the Rich finished?
Yes, we have all of it.
Okay, good, because I've only read like the first 3.
Yeah,
so, okay, I have to finish
Eat the Rich, which is Sarah's blisteringly furious social horror comedy, is so freaking good and is out now. But at the moment, it's looking like it's going to be that, and it's either going to be a piece about the really interesting new casting for John Constantine that is being very heavily rumored for the upcoming HBO Max show, or it's going to be a look at the first episode of the reboot of The Man Who Fell to Earth. So there's going to be some fun, chewy stuff.
It'll be fun. And then we will not be back here next Sunday, like we said, because it's a bank holiday weekend. And so we have plans. I just can't remember what they are off the top of my head.
I believe sleeping, underlined in red, was at least item 2 on the list.
I'm not going to argue with that plan, especially since this weekend is turning into a very social weekend for us. We went out with a friend yesterday.
Which was great.
We need to go out later today, and then we're having lunch with friends tomorrow as well. So a put up my feet and bake a cake kind of weekend might not be... I have new cake pans and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make a chocolate cake. So yeah, that's what's coming up with us. Standard stuff, pretty chill. I'm very excited. I thought Giant Steve was a gas giant. And you just needed to try and land on whatever that exploded thing in the Orchid one. But it's a whole ocean! I'm very excited now. I'm very excited.
I mean, looking back, look, the clues in the name.
I know, but I thought giant, gas giant.
Yeah, you know. Looks like Jupiter in a hat. What are you going to do?
I'm very excited to explore that now. A dark bramble just scares me. It's just going to be some sort of creepy, organic, teleporty whatnot.
I mean, there are tendrils.
I can see vines from here. Can you zoom in on this? No, you can't.
Probably for the best.
Here, see the dark. See that big void in the middle? That's dark bramble. There's still so much to explore here.
And there's the dark bramble seed that landed on our planet.
Landed on Timber Hearth. Yeah, exactly. So we still have plenty to explore. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody.
Thank you for joining us this morning, folks. It's been fantastic. Always lovely to see you all. I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
And this has been fun. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. Oop, wrong button. That's the wrong button. This is the right button.